Yeah, kind of worried about that because the weatherman is looking good right now. Really is. For once, to be honest with you, normally he's a little short. You know what I mean? Today, well, I think he's a little much, which puts me completely out of place because Barbara said 19 degrees. I'm saying 20 degrees today, and really, I don't think we're going to make it. I really don't. Today, believe me, has been a very busy day today. We've been in British Columbia, catching up with Ashley Pater, the Princess of Galaxy 107. Then we made history going to Barcelona for the very first time, catching up with Ella and the good boys. But, well, we gotta come home sometime, don't we? And today we couldn't find a better reason to come home than catch up with a good friend, John Michaelz, and the Black Brothers. And I tell you what, let me do this first. Galaxy. Got to welcome everybody along that's joining us on Facebook Live right now. If you're going to watch it a little later on over there on YouTube, you know what to do, right? No, you do. Serious. Believe me. Sub, thumb, bell. Bingo. Bell notifications when we have important people, much like John Michaelz, Michaelz, and the Black Brothers coming out of Tauranga. This is a Kiwi. This is local. This is New Zealand artist at its best. It really, really is. And, well, thumb, get epileptic with that thing. Go on, a double, all of those dares, go and do it. So, be a part of the noise. That's the Galaxy family from all around the world. It is getting louder and louder and louder. And today we're going to release a brand new song. We're going to premiere it first in the world, literally. But first, let's go back a little bit. And I want to say how happy we are to be in association with Rise Up TV, Big Records, Sony Music, The Orchard, here at Galaxy.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by galaxy107fm in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and Sony Music The Orchard.
That's right, the man himself is joining us, John Michaelz from John Michaelz and the Black Brothers. And, well, it would be remiss of us if we didn't do this. Here's Come On In. It still gives us a couple of minutes, John.
Excellent, eh?
Nice. Hey, I was going down through your bio. Your bio is like my past.
Right.
It really is. I mean, I spent time with Prince Tui. A lot of time with Prince Tui. Over in Australia, actually, over in Newcastle.
Right.
At the Shed. Have you ever been to a shed?
I've been to Newcastle in Australia, but that's about it.
Okay, well, over there, of course, he introduced me to people like Delphinius, for instance, the bloody little dogs of his. But I also used to hang out with Mark Williams over there.
Yep.
Remember him?
Yeah.
In fact, Mark wasn't too happy with me the last time we caught up because he had released a brain spanking new song called Show No Mercy, right? And we were in Sydney. In fact, we were in King's Cross and we were having a few drinks. He was celebrating. It was just released a couple of days ago. It's in all the new shops. And I went, I bet you I can find it in the second-hand shop. And I did. He was with me. My God, he was so upset. But he saw...
That'll take the fun out of your bubble, man. You just release something that's already in the second-hand thing.
I was joking at the time, but my God, I found it. Made him sign it too, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely. But seriously, I was looking down through this, I'm going, my God, these are people that I've worked with and I've played with and I've had a lot of fun with over the years. How come we haven't met any sooner, John?
I don't know. As I say, I can't. A lot of it was a haze for me, so I'm pretty I met you somewhere along the way before.
Yeah, I think so too. I do. Did you ever meet the Teddy Boys, Sean and the Teddy Boys?
No, don't know them.
Okay, well, when I first started as a DJ in nightclubs, it was actually in a club called The Crypt in Queen Street, and believe me, it was owned by a former councillor, Phil Warren, who also owned the Acer clubs, and that's where I hung out as well when I first met up with Hello Sailor back in the day.
Right, yeah, yeah.
And I see you've got a Lemoyne Alexander's joined us. Nice to have you on board, Lemoyne. Also, Louise has joined us. Sean Simpson. Hello, darling. Nice to have you on board, Sean. It really, really is, because today we're doing our final interview with a Kiwi. And you know what? It is such a fantastic thing to hear a New Zealand voice, a New Zealand accent. Believe me, John, I speak to so many people from around the world. I just savour a Kiwi accent. I really do.
We must do that interview
It's
one
nice.
day.
Let's go to the desk, my friend, because believe me, I'm looking forward to this. That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today, finally, we're coming back to New Zealand, going to Tauranga, which is about maybe an hour and 35 minutes away from this office here, just down the road. It really, really is, and it's nice to be in the Bay of Plenty, supporting New Zealand music as much as we do from everywhere else around the world. It really is a fantastic thing. Dwayne Watson, nice to have you on board. Sean Simpson, we do love you, we really, really do. And today, John, I got to be honest with you, I am absolutely elated to be able to release a brand spanking new song. But first of all, let's remind our audio audience's memory about Come On In. Believe me, this one's still making inroads here at Galaxy. It is just going ballistic.
Yeah, no, that's just good to hear. You know, it's always nice when it's not, you know, it's nice that you guys want to play it, but it's even better than, you know, it's better and nicer when someone's sort of calling you guys in and saying, we'd like to hear it. So, you know, it works both ways. It's always great to have someone who wants to play your stuff, but it's always good to have the people out there requesting it too. So I'm very happy about that.
Well, John, a lot of our radio station programming is made up on the amount of people that ask for artists and titles of tracks and stuff like that. We put it all together, then structure shows around that, if you know what I mean. And consistently I'm hearing and seeing your name all over the place saying, you know, we have you on a Wednesday night. We have you a number of shows, you know, the Monday Night Artist show as well. And of course I play you in the breakfast show as well. And I'm so privileged to be able to do so. I'm very humbled to be able to have you allow me to do so. But believe me, I also want to talk to you very, very shortly about a TV show. Now, I know you're in the Lazy Indie magazine. I've got to congratulate you.
Yeah, no, thanks to you guys. Jay got hold of me, and we've done a little interview that's I think it's the July issue it's coming out in. And so, that was great. I was sort of impressed with, you know, the questions weren't always just the normal la-di-da-di-da, so, you know, I had to think about some of the answers, so that was actually good. And no, we're really looking forward to being in the mag.
Very, very cool. And believe me, Jay is a wonderful man. He really, really is. Love Jay to bits. We really, really do. And, well, what are you trying to say? I asked the weird questions and he asked the good ones?
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I get it. I really, really do. But having said that, after we do this interview, I do want to talk to you because we do have a TV company coming to New Zealand to do a few docos and would be very interested if you would like to be a part of it. And I'll fill you in more about that very, very shortly. Believe me, it's something fantastic for a Kiwi band.
Thank you.
Awesome. And believe me.
Yeah, you just throw it our way and we'll be there.
Nice. We're actually going to be doing a show in your backyard What's the place?
Total Street.
The what?
Total Street.
Ah, Totara Street.
Oh, right, yeah. Ross Shilling.
Yep, we're going to be putting in TV cameras and everything in there, and putting a few artists on stage and everything like that, including yourself. You know what I mean?
Brilliant.
We know so many Kiwi artists, but we couldn't go past you. We really couldn't. And believe me, it was a unanimous thing. Everybody said, let's put Michaelz in there and the Black Brothers. And believe me, you'll find it absolutely fascinating. One young man that's coming over from Papua New Guinea is going to be a part of this.
Anselm.
Yes, absolutely. He's going to be coming over here. He wants to work with you. Literally, he wants.
Yeah, likewise.
So believe me, great opening for that, and of course he's going to be coming back doing a tour and wants to work with you with that as well, if you know what I mean. So there's plenty of opportunity here for Michaelz and the Black Brothers to do a little bit of touring and just show them how crazy we can be, to be honest with you.
That's brilliant, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, I really am. I keep warning them, if you're going to hang out with me, bail money.
Okay.
So if it's you, me, and Mark, and of course the Black Brothers as well, they stand no chance.
All right.
Like
it. Love it.
Yep, absolutely. Kiwiana, these guys all across the board. Now, tell me about Jarface. Where did this come from? Because this is fantastic.
Yeah, no, we just, we had the 3 singles out, Come On In, Do the Do's and Jarface, and was actually our drummer Wayne who said, why don't we, just put 3 songs out on a CD? And I just went, 3 songs on a CD? I mean, why, But we have realised that there are people sort of our age and that still like CDs. So I thought, well, instead of 3 songs, I'll get my son involved and we'll do some dub mixes of all the 3 songs. And that'll bring it up to 6 or 7 numbers. So that's what we've done. And so, there's a dub version of Come On In, 2 dub versions of Do the Do's, part 1 and part 2. And the one we're going to be hearing today, Jarface, which will be available on all major, platforms tomorrow. And so the other 2 songs, Do the Do's and Come On In, their dub version will only be available on the CD. We're never going to put it up online or anything, so if you do want to earn those songs, you have to get the limited edition.
There you go. Now, how do we do that? Do you have a website that we can go and post it?
Yeah, it's going to be all over social media. You'll just have to click a button. It will go straight to our website, John Michaelz and the BlackBrothersBand.com, and it'll be right in front of you. Just, click, and we'll send it out to you.
Absolutely brilliant, my friend. And let's give a shout out to your son. What band is he with?
He's with Summer Thieves.
Summer Thieves, a.k.a. he's got a little something to do with LAB as well, doesn't he?
They've done a lot of touring, and Joel from LAB I've known since he was sort of a 4-year-old kid in nappies. Used to come and sit right in front of us. His parents, lovely people, Brian and Jocelyn, would bring him in on Sunday afternoons when we were sort of doing our acoustic thing. And he was like 4 or 5. He'd come in, sit down in front of us, and sit there for 3 hours. A 4-year-old kid doesn't do that. And just soak in the music. And you look where LAB are now, this kid was obviously just born to do music. So that's the connection between Summer Thieves and LAB is, Dylan lives here, of course, and Joel lives here in Tauranga too. So, we're all sort of local.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, and believe me, I would really love it if you would do this. Not only do we want to put you on this television thing, but these guys are coming back again. Maybe, just maybe, we could do something with LAB or Summer Thieves next time around with you guys included as well.
Yeah. It's anything's a possibility. Basically.
Yeah, we might actually send everybody over to Australia. Now, believe me, these guys are going, they're going to do a little French thing, they're going to do a little Irish and English thing through the UK, they're going, they're missing Germany, unfortunately. Heading to India, they're going to go and see Jay and everybody over there. Then they're coming down to Papua New Guinea, then to New Zealand, then going to Cambodia after that. So believe me, it's a pretty full thing. Then
and so this doco thing, it's just all about music in different countries?
it's about culture and music.
Wow, okay, interesting.
And believe me, we want to immerse them in a little bit of New Zealand culture as well, if you know what I mean. And that's where we're including Anselm and Papua New Guinea as well, because believe me, his culture is vastly different to New Zealand's, but pretty much the same. You know what I mean? So we want to give them a whole experience of different cultures as they come around down this way. But they're not only going to be doing it once, I think they're going to be doing it about 3 or 4 times to put this. It's not just going to be one small documentary, believe me, it's going to be a huge thing on Rise Up Television. It's going to run for ages. Then they're going to be doing it all over again, refreshing it with new bands, new artists, new people, and some of the old faves as well. You know what I'm saying?
Brilliant. Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun. An interesting concept too.
But at the same time, it exposes not only New Zealand, but New Zealand work, New Zealand artists, you know, and a little bit of, craziness as well. You know, we might even take them down to the Waitoma Caves and stuff like that. What do you reckon?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah, believe me, if you will love Tim. And believe me, I'm wearing his shirt today. He's the lead singer of the Mighty One coming out of Vancouver. But he's also, he's one of the faithful of Rise Up TV as well. He does pretty much everything. He's almost the bloody priest, to be honest with you. He really does do everything. But also a very good friend of mine. And you will love this guy. He also does a ZZ Top show as well. He's got the beard and everything like that. Looks like Billy Gibbons a little bit, you know what I mean. But believe me, talented man in his own right as an artist. He's also a wonderful engineer and a wonderful lighting guy. And as I say, you can cry on his shoulder as well. He's not going to tell everybody at once.
Yeah.
He promises, not at once, you know, maybe he might spread it out over a couple of days or so, you know what I mean? Donnie Coulter's joining us. Nice to have on board, Donnie. JD on Cat, hello. Here we go. The team from Rise Up TV and all the associates are watching right now, including Pamela, one of the executives. Nice to have on board, Pamela. We love you. We really, really do. Give love to Lisa and also to Mark and Tim as well. Having said that, it is that time that we're going to release this premiere work, and it really, really is, to the world, and I'm loving this. Jarface. Here is John Michaelz and the Black Brothers, Jarface on Galaxy. Gosh, it's hot in here. It really is. Ah, dear.
Next thing you'd have the heater on, I know you.
I'm sweating. I really am. We need to employ some Kiwi air conditioning.
You're such a sock.
Open the window?
Next minute you have the heater
That's
on.
what I was going to say.
Yeah, completely that. Open the window.
Now it's hot. Next thing
Hey,
you have
right.
the heater
Yes,
on.
sir.
Just because it's already been released as Jarp, just put behind the dub version.
Dub version, I will do.
Jarface dub version, because of course there is the original Jarface and this is the new version.
True. When was the last time you saw Shona Lang?
Last time was for Shona she was playing. Oh, where was it? It was somewhere close by, some town here. Maybe, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years ago.
Seriously, I haven't seen her for a dog's age, my friend. The last time I worked with her as an engineer for 3 Lamps in Ponsonby.
Right.
That was the last time. Her and Beaver were on the card.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
So if you do see her, tell her there's an old friend that doesn't forget, and we'd love to be able to catch up.
Oh no, definitely. You know, we always we're in contact periodically, but she was just doing a gig out there, and it was just she's still sounding amazing. She had Gary Byrne with her on guitar. So
okay.
That was just yum.
Yeah, I bet.
He's one of the top 5, 10 guitar players probably this country's ever produced, in my opinion, and a lovely guy too, and And yeah, I hadn't seen Gary for probably 10, 15 years, and I couldn't believe he looked exactly the same.
Wow. That was
Only man I've ever met, he hasn't aged. He just looks like, yeah, the blonde hair, there's Gary.
Okay. Wow, that's interesting. I haven't seen Gary for a long time. I really, really haven't. Have you run into Tommy Sharpland lately?
No, I haven't seen the old Tom Sharp thing for many a moons.
Yeah. Believe
Yeah,
me,
and you just sort of, I don't know, you lose contact when you're not touring all the time. You know, my old band, Hard to Handle, we did quite a few gigs with Tom, and, Tom and Richie and Ray Columbus and all those sort of guys. And it was really good to have these, the older generation championing us who were a new band at the time. So, yeah, we got to play with all these guys and, had a lot of fun.
I used to work for Radio I in the day, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I really did work. Peter Sinclair, Max Cryer, and, you talk about Ray Columbus. Me and Ray used to have a little bit of a thing for each other where, I could do better than you. You're only a mod.
Like Ray.
Yeah, you're only a bloody mod because you've got that hairstyle, which is like a Beatle. Hey. I used to give him shit, I really did. Oh dear. Peter Sinclair would not put me on Mastermind. He said, no way. You see, Grant, the thing is between you and my contestants is they're book readers and they get all of their information out. He says, you've lived your subject. You know it better than anybody. You would win and we can't afford it.
Well, it's a good compliment, but you don't want to go. You want to go on the program.
I did. I wanted to sit in the seat. That was the truth.
Win it.
I did get to sit in the seat, but it was when everybody wasn't around. I actually ran in there.
Fun.
Yeah.
Camera's been turned off. Brian gets to sit in the chair.
Yeah. Believe me. I jumped over the broom to do it too. I did. But Peter says, no, Grant, sorry, you know too much about your subject and we can't, we want people that are fallible. We want to be able to try and give them a chance to win it.
Give them a question they can't answer.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, Max Cryer just nodded and smiled and went, yeah. True. Anyway, my friend, we're going to wrap this up, but don't go anywhere just yet. Because believe me, I know Barbara wants to talk to you more about this TV thing and getting these guys in touch and everything like that. Okay? This is fantastic, John. It is.
Galaxy.
That's right, you're right here at Galaxy 107 FM, and today I'm joined by John Michaelz, and the Black Brothers. Got to say hi to Mike, to Gary, and to Wayne as well from the band. I really, really do. And releasing today for the very first time around the world, of course, Jarface, the dub version. I was requested to say that, I really was. Got to say the dub version. And this is a fantastic version. It really, really is. So go on the interwebby thing. Go and look up John Michaelz and the Black Brothers. Go and purchase. It's going to be available worldwide tomorrow. Is that right?
Worldwide tomorrow, that one. And and also a limited edition, only 100 CD copies of singles and all the dub versions of the different songs.
Okay, now I walked in earlier on and you were saying something about a CD that you're going to send to Barbara. I'm kind of hoping that you're not going to let me out now.
I'll send you one too.
Nice, I like that. I do. Absolutely love that, I do. John, please hang in there because we are going to have a little chat about a few things after this. But in the meantime, folks, have a very happy and successful day. Stay safe over the weekend, and believe me, I will see you back here on Monday morning between 5:30 in the morning, and this time Barbara won't be back until about 8 o'clock on Tuesday. But until then, believe me, some fantastic music coming up. So have a great weekend. See you on Monday. In the meantime, let's do this.
Another indie artist interview brought to you by Galaxy 107 FM in association with Rise Up TV, Big Record and...
How was that, bro?